Same thing. Same thing. You got these dudes rolling right now. So
Rico Dowdle, folks. Young in the shotgun out of an empty set. Young throws to the end zone.
come on, big dog. Come on, boys. Been a good play.
Yeah. Play clock down to 5. Young takes the shotgun snap. Deep drop. Flips it over the middle. Juggled by Leggett. Fake to Dowdle. Young steps up, throws downfield. Wide open. Jimmy Horn. Motion again. Shotgun snap. Fake to Dowdle. Young backpedaling. Flush to his left. Throws downfield. Dowdle wide open. Here's the snap. Bryce to throw. Finds Dowdle. And then taken down at the 6-yard line. The first down. 13 plays, 54 yards, 6.5 minutes. Pulling right. Now Young rolls back to his left. Eyes up. Young throws. End zone. Diving catch. Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina.
On the fumble, where he picked it up and got us a positive play right there. You know, in that situation, that's a critical play in that game, which ended up leading to a touchdown after that. So a way to get themselves back to Sunday, the success that we were having by Bryce, being efficient, finding his explosive plays when they're there, making great decisions for us in the run game, in protections, in the pass game. It'll be great to get him back.
As the Panthers try to make it 3 in a row.
Down to Hunter Renfrow and the great call on that. And then last week against Miami, the big fourth down in the first half to Tedero and McMillan, the big one in the second half to Jimmy Horn. There were some huge fourth downs.
You know, as we continue to grow our football team and put ourselves into these winning situations, win or go home, or you're behind or you're ahead, can we finish? He's a guy that continues to give me confidence to just go for it. Give us another shot, put the ball in Bryce's hand. Would love to not have turnovers. They happen. How we respond.
The Panthers defend their dirt against on this episode of the Panthers Hub.
Tremaine has done a nice job for us of helping in special teams, but also on offense, making some big plays. Getting excited last week with a lot of first downs and not a lot of points. When we get into the high red zone area, we get past the 50, we're in the 40, 35. That's where we have to continue to execute. 6 or 7 plays is a lot of plays.
Weapon in your arsenal.
It's an energy boost. It's a momentum boost, but also it creates dissension for the offense. They can't communicate. They can't change the play call. They got to really lock in and go ahead and play what they're playing, because when it's loud, and it just makes our job easier as defensive players, because it almost evens the
off the ground to high point that ball. First of all, did you know that he could get that high? And then as a coach, when you see him go and make that play, what do you think? What goes through your mind?
Well, he's got volleyball background.
He does.
You know, so he's an out. What concepts might be coming out, but it was trust from Bryce to give the big guy a chance up top, and he lifted and made the play for us, and we were able to extend that drive. The way that he managed the game, the way that he took opportunities to throw the ball down the field when he did, the way that he got the ball out quickly, and the way he got us to the right runs, it's going to be about that.
Well, I apologize. You're right. There was so
the field to take that shot when he just needs to get it to number 1, get it to the check down, or go take off and run, you know, which he did a great job of. So continue to build off of that.
Speaking of quarterbacks, Drake.
The Panthers get ready to renew their rivalries as the Panthers look to turn the tide.
Gosh, keep doing that.
Yeah, this is our guy. It was the belief. It was Bryce coming off jogging. We just have to continue to build on the reps and the time that those things just need to come together. So when everything calms down, we have a really talented group that have a variety of things, you know, to keep us balanced. But then it's just a matter of, you know, if we can be good on, he showed us that we can count on him for those things and made some big plays, left a couple out there, you know, but I just.
Welcome to State Farm Stadium in Glendale. And in the gun, takes the snap, looking right, rolling to his right, snap, Young, looking, near side, Chuba makes the catch and walks into the.
Shown the ability to overcome this. Can we do
4th down, 4 to go. Bryce takes the snap, under pressure, flush to his right, stumbles, now has to get rid of it, throws, and 4, motions left, Young throwing for the end zone, diving grab, Xavier Leggett.
Ready to run the ball right at them.
Up with 4:42 to go here in regulation. How can they finish the deal? That's what Dave Canales preaches, finish. Shotgun snap, Young in the pocket, throws, caught by Jimmy Horn inside the 20, near sideline. Jimmy Horn. Here's the snap, fake to Etienne. Bryce throws, caught by Evans, catapults into the end zone for a touchdown. It's Young takes the knee, and the Panthers make a statement. Down by 17, they 2.5 quarters.
Greater game.
At 3-0.
There's Bryce Young.
Bryce Young has been excellent.
Play action pass. Young steps up in the pocket, throws downfield wide open. That's Mitchell Evans. The guys, number one offense, worst defense. That's what they've been so far. Bryce takes the snap, four-man rush. Young throws on the slant. It's caught by Tremble. Here's the snap, fake to Dowdle. Young steps up, throws downfield, wide open. Jimmy Horn makes the catch near side 45 across midfield. Flush to his left, throws downfield. Dowdle wide open. 10-5, touchdown, Rico Dowdle. Buckle up. The snap, Bryce to throw, steps up, eludes the rush, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Tataroa McMillan. The snap. Four-man rush, quick throw, and a strike to Renfro. The Panthers can take this.
Panthers, though, who for the first time since 2020.
Bryce stumbles, now has to get rid of it, throws, and he pass. Hits Mitchell Evans in the flat right side across the 40. Tie snap, Bryce fires, he finds McMillan for a first down. Checks down Hubbard left side, he's got the 30. He's got the 20, down the left sideline, 10-5, out of bounds. The snap to fake to Hubbard. Rolling right. Now Young rolls back to his left. Eyes up. Young throws. End zone. Diving catch. Leggett. Touchdown Carolina.
You don't gotta wait.
Throws downfield. Dowdle wide open. 10-5. Touchdown Rico Dowdle. Buckle up. In sports. Lambeau time temperature. Winds from the southwest at 14 miles per hour. Four-man rush. Young fires over the middle. Dangerous throw. And McMillan brings it. Snap. It's a reverse. Jimmy Horn around the right side. He's got the 25, the 20, and crashed it. Green Bay 3, Carolina nothing. Both teams have turned NFC. The Panthers feel they are in a
Now, what is grit? Grit, okay, is where we are right now to where we want to be at the end of the season. It's going to come down to, okay, one word in my opinion.
Play action. Young looking for room to run. Flush to the outside. He's got the corner. He's got the 5, the 2. Young takes it in from 4 yards out.
He's faster than you think.
He run.
He outran Caden Ellis. But not only that, he tugged the ball immediately and said, I'm going. It wasn't a hesitation.
Hey, good call right there.
Shotgun snap. Falcons bring pressure. It's picked up. Young rolling to his right. Being chased. Gets away from trouble. Has midfield. Tiptoes the right sideline. And he is out of bounds at the 45. And it appears he's got enough for a first down. Nice. Falcons creep up to the line on defense. It starts with what you do on this drive offensively.
What a blessing it is. What an opportunity. Great day. We put the work. We said all that. But let's enjoy. We got you. We got you. Job, D. We got you. 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 Grenade! Great time!
Snap. Young looking to T-Mac. Finds T-Mac. It's complete. Young steps up, throws over the middle. Too high for Leggett. It's intercepted. Picked off by Miami. Coming back the other way. Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings it to the 40.
Jump time!
Takes the snap. Under pressure. Flush to his right. Now has to get rid of it. Throws and he finds McMillan.
Hey!
Miami a gain.
Good catch. Huddle. Tonight. Jump sign.
Young throwing to the end zone. Diving grab. Xavier Leggett for the touchdown.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, my boy. Good job. Good job. Let's go. Yeah, 5. Here we go. Here we go. Jump sign.
Here's the snap. Bryce looking left. Steps up. Room to run. Here's the snap. The give to Dowdle. Up the gut. Does he get there? Touchdown! Rico Dowdle punctuates the time. Young, the shotgun snap. Under pressure. Throws near side. Incomplete. It's now 4th down and 5.
Hey, huddle, huddle. Huddle. Great sign.
Shotgun snap. Young in the pocket. Throws.
Let's go.
Caught by Jimmy Horn. Here's the snap. Fake to ETN. throws, caught by Evans, into the end zone for a touchdown, and he gives Carolina the lead. Miami down to 1 timeout.
Green 80. Grayson high. Go, we're good. Topaz.
He's going to throw.
Oh, PI. Yeah, let's go.
On 3rd and 2, extra pressure picked up in the middle. Bryce Young pointing and running, and he'll calmly go out of bounds with the first down across the 40. Here they come. Young fires. McMillan has it. He's got the first down, coming back for the football. It's at the 36-yard line. Young on the move. There's room to run if he can get away. He does. He's got a first down around the 40 of Jacksonville. Young throws, and here comes a flag. The catch, McMillan. Quick pass, Young caught, staying on his feet. Chuba Hubbard, he's in for a Panthers touchdown. 7 yards out for 6.
Well, it's pursuit, right? When you get this out, you got to stay on the outside of that, force Chuba Hubbard, the running back inside where you might have some help. You lose leverage on that tackle, one-on-one off the...
Time for Bryce Young, and drops it off to Mitchell Evans, the rookie tight end from Notre Dame for Carolina. And Young throws in that direction. McMillan inside the 10, puts a move on Gonzalez before, and leads all rookie receivers in yardage for the end zone. Open, reaching back and grabbing for a Carolina touchdown. It's Tommy Tremble.
Cardinals rush 4. They protect Bryce, and he completes. McMillan off to the races for the Panthers. 3rd and 7. Young, couple of fakes, near side, McMillan. Boy, you can see 7 of 10. He's completed to 4 different receivers. Slinging it up the seam, and he goes to the rookie again. It's McMillan. He's been the workhorse till this point. First down completion. Play the drive that began at their own 24. See Baker, Young to the edge, fires end zone. He finds Renfro for the Panthers touchdown. And the Carroll
passing game actually looks like a competent NFL passing game.
And that was not the case for most of last season before Young turned it on over the second half of the year.
Immediate run pass option threat.
Here they come, Bryce. Buying time. Down toss.
Well, it looks like the Cardinals are in cover 2, which means this corner has to be responsible for the flat. I believe that's Burke, but he gets caught up on Renfro. And really, this is made by Young. And I've really been impressed by Young when he escapes and he has to get moved.
One last gasp for the Panthers. Young steps up. Young fires and completes. Bryce and Tremaine, just when the Cardinals were ready to shut the door, Young delivers. 27 yards have come in the second half. Touchdown and a potential 2-point try will make it a 4-point game. Young slinging it. Renfro.
Young with time. Stand. Throwing. Has a man. It's caught. McMillan across the 20. Hubbard in the backfield here. On second down, Young under center. He has time. Running out, flushed out. Young towards the corner. He's there. Touchdown, Carolina. There is a flag on the opposite side of the field. We'll check the marker.
Yeah, they're talking at the 7-yard line. See what happens on the inside here. Yeah, this is just a foot race. That could have been a hold right inside there, but it's just a foot race with Caden Ellis. And Ellis spotted it early and got on his horse, but it wasn't enough. You see, he's right here.
He got on his horse. Right now, he knows he has to get to that cone.
There's no foul on the play.
Young and the Panthers take over at their own 13. And there's McMillan rounding the corner, getting away from the initial tackle. He's across the 30, finally brought third and short. .46. This pass is high, pointed by McMillan for the first down. Led the Big 12 last season in receiving yards. He gains 4 here and moves the sticks.
Like he jumped right over the top. Billy Bowman. That 33? Yeah, 33, Billy Bowman. He just skied right there. I mean, he's up in the air pretty good right there.
We're watching from the practice and injury report. Ball's bobbled here. Pass picked up and thrown for a completion right at the 40-yard line. Alert. Young throws right on target. McMillan the first down and falls inside the 35-yard line. Young, can he find anybody? Yes, he can. Touchdown, Xavier Liggett. A patience. Bryce Young with a little bit of a flip between traffic to Liggett.
Well, we talk about it all the time. When you run the ball effectively, what does it do for you in the play action, and what does it do for you as far as the pass rush is concerned? Didn't get his first option, but look, there's just no pass rush. There's nobody there. There's nobody there. There's nobody there. Buy some time, and have your receivers.
Sixth season. A spin and a fake. Close. And Young throws low but caught. And inside the 15 minute will take the field for the Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young.
Yeah, well, we've seen a ton of improvement with Bryce Young. Hasn't turned the ball over in the last couple of weeks, but it's got...
Young fires it, has a man, it's McMillan. First down.
Run a little smash combination. So deep here, back out, and the cornerback right there, 26. Rasul Douglas, he's a veteran player. Hey, don't play it low to high. You got to get some depth and take that deep ball away from McMillan. He's just, I mean, getting outside here. You've already fumbled. You've thrown a pick. Now it's just about stopping, creating some space for yourself, and find.
Young's pass caught by McMillan. Another first down and refusing to go down.
Well, they're going to run a little bubble screen and go, so you're going to fake like you're going to block here, right? He's going to come down, and then you're just going to take off down the football field. Fake, fake, fake. Now go. Bryce hits it on time, and broken tackle, and another nice passing yardage gain between Bryce.
Caught! Back of the end zone! Xavier Liggett!
Side one-on-one, and watch this throw. Normally you loop that to the end, right to the back pylon, you put some air on it, and Bryce Young decides, I'm just going to drive this to the big fella Liggett, and he goes out and makes a great catch. He's been much maligned, had the hamstring, really started off slow so far through the first.
Liggett, his first of the year. Young sets up the middle screen. Dowdle, he's got the first down. Young underneath, catch is made, enough for the first down. Timeout called.
All right, throw back into the pressure. Here comes the pressure, throw it in right where the pressure came from. You see Bryce step up in the pocket, get it out to ETN, but that is just a classic, like recognizing where that pressure is coming from, recognizing what the defense is doing, and all you're trying to do is throw it into that void, into that hole where that pressure. Now,
everyone moved, or no one moved except for the quarterback and the center.
Look at, he's trying to take a timeout without any timeouts left.
That's a Chris Webber. Don't do that. Caught! Back of the end zone! Xavier Liggett! Quarter with my partner. Count here in our third quarter.
Kick it. Can I kick it?
there by the hip, down there by the bottom of the hip, because it's harder to see that. But
There's no foul.
Oh, Bailey, how do you do? Slant caught.
Using that body in front, running this little slant play. Look at him, just get in front, box him out like.
Young escapes momentarily. He's brought down.
Everybody across the line of scrimmage here on their guys. Look at that coverage. Nothing for Young to get to. Walk up, 3rd and short, empty, and that's where that gets you, right? When you're in empty like that, you know you don't have the threat of run.
Our fingers in the air. We
want to see them get that running game going back to the right-hand side of that offensive line.
Underhand throw to Dowdle. And out to the 25-yard line. You got to have all the angles.
You certainly do. Get another blitz, and Miami's just bringing the heat. Just throw it right underneath Douglas right there. I mean, that is a great play by Bryce Young. Just no panic at all. Throw it under the DB who's coming on the blitz. And
Young!
Got a 3 tight end set on the outside, and Phillips, one arm, keeping Bryce Young out of the end zone. Great effort as everybody rallies around, but
Day for Dowdle. He's got 206 yards. Young caught. Liggett again. Xavier Liggett.
And this is Rasul right here. You've got to get depth. You don't have anybody out here in the flat to hold you. Look at, nobody's holding you. Get back there. Liggett on the corner. You've got nobody underneath. There's no.
Young caught. It's Horn. Rookie.
Right, they're going to have a low guy, a medium guy, and the medium guy, Jimmy Horn, and he got grabbed a little bit by Rasul Douglas, but he fights through the grab, and
Bryce Young got his man! Touchdown! Mitchell Evans, and the Panthers take the lead.
You set up the play action, run a little mesh concept underneath, tight end coming across one way, receiver Tremaine going the other way. Everybody gets confused, and wide open touchdown to Evans. And the Carolina Panthers take the lead late.
2 huge plays by rookies for Carolina. Ho-ho! So that gives Carolina a first down. And
they've played better at home. They've won both of their home games over these last few weeks. A little bit sharper. The word is consistency surrounding Bryce Young. That seems to be the theme.
Yeah, especially now as he enters year 3.
Off play action. Good pocket for Bryce Young, and he's got a target.
It's a little sail route. He's going to sell the over and then come back on the corner. This is an area of the offense that Dave Canales, the head coach and offensive play caller, they want to see more out of. Their run game is best under center, but so far their pass game has.
Here's Young, starting to run out of time, so he rolls out of the pocket, and he's going to take off. And Bryce Young with a heady play, as he'll pick up about 8 on the scramble. But that's something that Bryce Young has talked to us about. He's talked to a lot of people about. Just take the offense and take the yardage where it's available.
Yeah, you know, the basketball.
Here he comes. Young throws the other way, and it is caught by Teteroa McMillan.
Who is a good comp for Teteroa McMillan? First-round pick out of Arizona. He kind of reminds me of like an A.J. Green.
Okay.
Right? I think a lot of people think maybe a Mike Evans. I think he's a little faster than Evans, but he's big, he's long, he's a great hands catcher.
Start the second quarter. Interesting first quarter. Liggett in motion. Off the fake. Bryce Young finds Liggett, and he's got a convoy of blockers, a first down, and more inside the 35.
Center and the left guard and the Nicky Aquano, the left tackle. This screen does not really hit the perfect timing. They do a great job not going downfield. They just stay in phase with Liggett. They continue to work laterally, and then once Liggett catches that ball, he's giving them a go call. You know, how often do we see them?
Empty set, 5 in the pattern. Young floats it, end zone. McMillan, his first NFL touchdown.
You can just see Dave Canales meets him on the sideline. Bryce knows exactly where he's going. He gets the exact look he wants. Double move on the dig pump, and I know McMillan after that
ever from that Wildcat program. They say he plays like a savvy veteran. He slipped to the back of the end zone for a Bryce Young floater to tie this game.
McMillan, anytime you're in the tight red zone, they teach Wilson here, stay flat. He's jumping, thinking this is going to be his dig, and he's going to try to rob it. He sticks his foot in the ground. Protection is clean, and that's like how they drew it up in Friday, red zone 7-on-7. They tell the scout team, hey, jump the dig. We want to leave.
Rico Dowdle had a great first half rushing the ball. They're going to come out passing, and breaking free is Jimmy Horn Jr.
Well, so much for sticking to the run. You know, I always kind of laugh. I feel like coaches feel like they have to say that. Not exactly sure. Reddy Stewart, number 27, he was, you mentioned Diggs was in the slot. Stewart ended up being the widest corner, and he just kind of stopped running.
Trevor Etienne in motion. Fake it to Dowdle. Young's got a shuffle. Steps up, throws. Wide open man is Dowdle. And he's going to take it to the end zone against his former team.
You got to come out and you got to play ball. Followed up a 200-yard game last week. The expectation is, can Rico Dowdle keep coming? You know, Miami Dolphins, they're one of the worst.
6-yard catch and run. Buckle your chin straps. I'll be coming. He's going to the end. Rico Dowdle, who had a great year with Dallas last season, especially at the end of the year at 400.
Off the edge, he's got to get back, set his drop, and
Young, under pressure, steps away, fires, scores, touchdown! Another one for Tetaroa McMillan. And the Panthers regain the lead.
Yeah, so watch, Sam Williams has him. He defeats Rico Dowdle's block. Great job by Bryce Young. Little slip, watch his right shoulder. Teach that to every young quarterback around the country. Just turn that outside shoulder, dip and slide, reset your feet.
And as the Panthers go punch for punch with the Cowboys. McMillan, his second score. Young smiling and loving it. Young frustrated after
what you like to see from Bryce Young today is just his willingness and ability to push the ball downfield. Not really a key part of this offense over the last couple years with Bryce Young under center, and we've seen him now today on passes over 20 yards at him. He's 3 for 3, selling out for the run.
So Bryce Young moves to his left and finds Tommy Tremble, who tries to hurdle his way over Wilson. He's up.
Box. I mean, they're just completely selling out. They bring Leggett, Thompson there. There's just nobody on the outside. Onye Thomas, he comes up to
punt it. Instead, they'll try to get 3 yards on a quick pass through traffic. Good for a first down.
On fourth down.
In the league last year, a training camp signing by Carolina comes up with a huge 4th down catch.